There. Hello everyone, I'm back for, I believe it's episode 5, but don't quote me on that, of the land chart. You can see here the progress we made so far, and the bags that are still labeled in accordance with the guide. So as I said before, we'll try to keep it to the next 10 steps. Let's see. Finish step 19, so step 20. So now you have to go into one of the pink bags and find the parts that are required. So once I've done that, I'll be back. All right, so I have found the pieces I require. So 2 of these with the slot, 2 of these with the curve pointing that way, and 2 of these with the little spikes at the bottom. So now you have to see how you put them together. So you got the spike piece. You got the, oh, it does have to hang over. That makes no sense. Unless you do it this way. Okay, give me a moment to put the piece on. There. It's weird. They show you the parts separately, but you have to turn it the other way around to get it to go on properly. Listen to the clerk. I'll tell you everything. We all are. There we go. And there we go. Okay, good. Now, you grab the piece, and you see where you have to put it based on how it looked on the other. Oh, right like this, I think. Yeah, it comes right up, but doesn't come over. So just like that. Well, if it would stay in place. Come on now. There you go. There you go. And there you go. Like that. There. Oh, wait a minute. Not quite. See, this has to go forward. So grab it. Move it forward. So it's right there. There you go. Now they're even. So you say that that step has now been done. Don't worry about neatness. Then you move on to step 21, which is in the blue bag. I'll be right back with that, and I'll try to angle the camera so you can see everything. Be right back. Once you get to a certain point, it stops telling you what bag everything's in, but it nonetheless tells you what the parts look like that you require. So we take everything out that is not blue and we put it back in its little bag. There, 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 and there. And now we're down to the blue pieces. So not that. Not the other 4 wheels. Nope. 2 hinges, yes. And yes. And then you eliminate the axles. And you come up with what is remaining. Now, what is remaining is a little thing like this with a little clip on the bottom. There and there. So then you put these back in the blue bag, all of them. And we move on. So that's from step 3. Okay, so angle it. Make sure the pieces are pointing that way. Yes. Turn it in. Good. Angle that way. Angle like that. Turn it in. Good. Okay, now it looks like it clamps onto these purple things, which is why they had to be left free. So let's do the one on the far side first. So it's not in the way. See? There you go. It is pointing the right way. Straight edge towards the front, curvature towards the... Okay, good. See? There you are. And that, if you verify on picture number 22, See? That looks identical to me. Good, so we'll highlight part 21 done and move on. Try to stop this video at step 30, and we'll see how it works. That was page 11, by the way. So now we go to page 12. So you stick with the blue bag and go from there. So I'll be back with those parts. Warming myself up with the smaller guides here. Smaller vehicles. So you start with the one that has the least amount of part numbers and you work your way up to the one that has the most, which, thanks to the 2026 movie, is no longer the Talon Fighter at Point Dread. It is now the 2026 Brick Mattel Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain. With their pre-posed 1-inch figures, but that'll be something I get to at a later time. If you want to see it this Friday, August 8th, August 7th, you check out Sean's Toy Room. The first one will be on there. Okay, now, is there a specific way it goes? Yes, see? It has to go this way. Now, is there a specific way the axle goes in? Yes, the solid side goes down. Just like that. And repeat that for the other 4. And it seems to work out just fine. They fit in relatively easy. That's amazing. Ooh. Good. And make sure it's pointing up. The same, it looks the same no matter which way you point it up. Open end points up. Good. Because they have to fit on something. Now let's see here. Oh. Let's see, does it? Yes. And yes. And yes. And yes. Right, like, excellent, there you go. So now it has 6 wheels. They're probably all pulley wheels for something. Probably those blue flexible tank tread belt loops that I saw in the other blue bag, which happened to be right here. But they don't fit around the bottom to it. Oh, wait, they do. According to picture 23, they do. All right, I'll be back. So glad they're flexible. Okay, now, the part with the grippy holes has to go on the bottom. So you have to kind of do this and stretch over that one. All right, I get it. There. Stay. Aha! See? And the tank tread moves as the wheels spin. Perfect. Look at how it looks almost a purple on the phone. And then the other side, grippy side in, of course. There. Oh, come on. Come on now. There you go. There you go, grippy side in. Perfect. There you go, tank treads engaged. Let's see if we can get a video of it moving with its tank treads. Yes, you can see them moving ever so slightly. There you go. Does it work better going this way? There you go. They're moving. It's moving. Excellent. Oh, and look, this thing turns. See? I hope that doesn't get attached to something. That would be bad if it got attached to something. Now, we have to look for gray pieces. Now, we have gray pieces with things on them. Does that mean that we have to go into bag number 4 for the first time ever? It doesn't say. But let me find those gray piece parts. No. Bag number 3. There you are. Okay, so the silver pieces with decals on them. So silver piece 1, silver piece 2, seal up the bag again. Thank goodness it's Ziploc. It probably cost them more to have made Ziploc bags in the first place, so that's why they probably didn't do it. Now this has to butt itself right up against that, so it should be able to fit in like that. There you go. And this piece has to be centered. Now let's see. Nope. There you go. Centered. There you go. See? Equidistant from front to back. There you are. There you go. Good. So that's step 24. I was watching a video last night on YouTube of someone building Castle Grayskull, and he built the 5 individual sections and then he connected them on camera, and that was frustrating enough. But he realized if you have 2 of the sections not connected to each other, it's easier to close the hinge and get things to attach. So that's the video I'll be referring to when I get to my point. But I love this part about building up from the start. All right. Oh, flip it over. 1. Oh, you only need 1 of them. All right, then. In you go. Flip it over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, they're not the... It appears to be centered. But you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So is it lopsided to the left? Or is it lopsided to the right? Or you just center it like so. That is difficult. You see? Unless, well, let's say you do that. It's off center. It is supposed to be centered exactly from it, but I just, unless, this is a big unless. You see these off-center pieces here? I wonder if it goes in there. Ooh, is it that close? No, it's not that close, but right idea. Try that. There you go. It's not at the very front. It has a space back here. There you are. There you go. Okay, very good. I often wonder if I'm the very first on YouTube to be a full building person of these sets. Explaining every step, I mean, I honestly do not know. I don't know, but we don't have to attach anything to this section. We're building something now, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 8, good. Then we find one that's slightly shorter. So why don't I get all the parts out and we'll be right back. I find it best to lay it along the guide so that each piece is at least next to the guide and you have everything. Oh well, there's all 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, you need both of them. You need that one, and you need that one. And you know what? I don't care if this is bag 3. It's going in with the orange and blue now. And you know what? No, that's fine. Okay, good. So now what? You have the longest piece, but all right, just a minute here. 2 on either side. Perfect. Then you do this, but it has to be back there. Like that. And then the smaller piece is also this way. It has to be completely centered. Good. There you go. So that you see it all hidden. Okay, good. So that is step 26. Remember, I'm stopping at step 30, which is the bottom of page 15. And we're already up to 14 minutes, so that is probably a very good stopping point, in fact. So let me see if the parts I need are in this bag 3, and I'll be back. I found it. It's the way they face. It's the same piece. It's just facing a different way. Okay, so yes, there you are. On the front section, kind of like that, so it covers all the blue up. Got it. Like that. So now you have a nice flat surface, right? Then you have this with little tendrils, 2 up, 2 holes, centered on the back like that. There we go. That was step 27. All right. So now we go to step 28, but we're going to have to turn to a, ooh, wait a minute. That, and then that. Good. And then a very long piece, which is contained within this bag number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, there you go. All right. All right, I'm back. I put all the parts I didn't need away. That's very interesting. It goes all the way across. Does poke out a bit. Maybe that part does extend out a bit. So let's put these parts on first. Like so, I think. It doesn't overlap it. There, good. And then the central piece right behind it. And it pokes out a bit. You see? Now it does say it pokes out 2 sections. Unless, see this one, it's poking up, this one it's not. How do we know which one is correct? But that only has 1 slot, so I think everything has to come forward 1. Based on this step versus this step. So I'm going to follow this step because everything seems to, see it's poking out, it's poking out. Upside down, there's a lip. So I'm going to go that way. Yeah, because then the jaw fits and then it, okay. So I'm going to put everything forward 1. Just 1. So that looks better. Compared to how it is, that looks better. And then wider, like so. There's a lip. And there is a lip. Okay, so slight correction on this picture. It should poke out in the lip like it does in step 29. So don't remember that. Refer to the next step, how the assembled pieces look, even if there is an error in step 28 based on its orientation. All right. So step 29, going to find the pieces and we're going to begin. It's not upside down, it's right side up. So far. Oh, and I'm going to stop caring about the assigned bags. I am going to start putting everything that's purple, regardless of its shape or size, into bag number 3. And I'm going to put everything that's blue or orange into this bag number 3. So we're gradually getting rid of bags. Because I don't want anything to go missing, and I want to have all the purple parts together. It just makes more sense to me. Okay, so you have your part, right? Does poke up, those 2 holes are revealed, perfect. You have these slots. Now, why don't we... Now notice how that's smooth. It's not up. Do you notice that? Do you notice that? It is not flush. This is... Oh, I get it. I get it. You take this part, you make sure it comes right up there. Now that's flush. You take this part, you turn it this way, you bring it right up there. Now it's flush. See? Good. Then you take this and it overlaps the piece. But before you do that, you take this, you turn it this way, and you put it like that, apparently. Supposed to fit right in. That works. And you do that with both of them? Well, one of them is like this, yes. The other one is like this. There, good. So that's that one. Turn slightly. That is that one. Okay, now one of them pokes out like that. There you go. Flush. Come on. Come on. That doesn't look flush. What the heck is going on here? Oh, I get it. I know what's wrong. 1 second. Don't get off there. Come on. I know what's wrong. I know what happened. This one is supposed to go here. The one where that piece is towards the back. See? No resistance. It went in there. Okay, now that's that one. Let's do that again. There. Okay, now it's poking up. It has to be towards the back. Is it supposed to fit in its slot? Well, one of them did. No, it's supposed to be beside it. But if it was beside it, it would be like this. We're running into the same issue again, see? See that? See how that is? Nice and flush, nice and together, even surface. You want this part to do the same thing. So why don't you just do this and then do... No. Oh, I get it. It goes there and right beside it. Got it. So you do that. You twist it. You bring it up. You put it into its slot like so. And you make sure that when you put this on, it is on the other side. So it has to be here. There. And then it goes in there. And then that part fits flush. And then you get the even that you need that is mentioned there. Perfect. Good. That was step 29, and that was a bit more complicated, but you just had to make sure that each side looked like that picture, that it forms a nice cohesive segment, and good. Okay, now flip it over. There's the blue pieces. It looks proper. There is still an overhang. That's perfect. So now you go get the purple pieces you need, and I'll be right back with step 30, and that'll be the final one for today. Okay, here we go. So you got the two pieces. You got to make, see? There you go. Perfect. Looks just like that. This, around this way. There you go. Looks just like that. Perfect. Now, the part is upside down. There is 1, 2, 3 slots. Now, keep in mind that those slots are not really going to be obvious. However, 1, 2, 3. I bet this goes right there. So I bet you can somehow, even if it's not obvious, there you are. And somehow, even if it's not obvious, you can do that, like so. See? And I bet, well, not yet. You haven't built the full hinges, but you get the idea. And that is step 30. That is the end of page 15. That's a nice even mark to end up at for episode 5, I believe, of the Land Shark build, which is model number 49, I think. So we'll put the remaining purple pieces back in the here. Don't lose anything. That's why I'm starting to put all the pieces that are the same color in the same bag. So there you go. All right. So that is that. That is that. Yeah. Oh, I get it. Once you build the jaw, you build the bottom side upside down on this thing, and then it fits on these two hinge joints here. Once it's built up enough. Okay. See? Kind of like that. I get it. All right. Ah, those are the weapons. That's where bag 4 comes in. That's why bag 4 doesn't come in until later. Okay, okay. 41. And by the time you get to 47, you'll have built everything. Yeah. I mean, that's good. We'll see if I end up doing the entire thing or if I just stop there, huh? Because those are the last 2 assembly sections. Yep. All right, that's good enough for now. I'm happy. And we're almost at 30 minutes, so that's how I'll end it for today. I will turn it there, and I will have the 2 assembled parts beside each other. This one and this one. We'll get the photo, and we'll move on. And we'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.